After 3 weeks of spending some time resting and recuperating in the US, for some reason, I just believed that this book was probably going to be the book to answer my questions and to help me navigate my current state in trying to push efficiency and productivity. Now, I'm so thankful for getting this book because this book actually breaks down what I'm dealing with, which is the typical CEO trying to achieve your yearly targets and trying to push, and not having like a planned break. Sometimes, we all say we want to have a break, let's say mid-year. But one of the things that I'm learning from this book is that when you do things, so to speak, quarterly, let's say every 3 months, it works out better because you don't overly push yourself. And one of the amazing things about this book is that it goes beyond the planning of the year, your time, your targets, your goals. It actually has a lot of great philosophy about productivity. I'll share even one with you right now. It says, desire alone is not enough. It's not enough to have the intention of changing. You have to act on that intention for things to get better, not just once, but consistently. I just love this book. The amazing thing about books is that you actually pick up a book for one thing, but there's so much more that goes into developing that book that it ends up blessing you way beyond your expectations, especially when you pick up very good books. Now, another thing that I wanted to share with you guys today is it talks about how your current actions are creating your future. And I looked at myself and I was like, look, I've been pushing myself all year round, trying to push on things and trying to get my goals achieved. But again, am I trying to build a system where I consistently get worked out or burnt out? No. I'm looking at ways of making things more productive and more efficient. So I found this book and I'm finding this book quite useful. I'm currently at chapter 6 of the book, and I must say that, look, if you're somebody out there and you're struggling with how to structure your time and goals and actions towards those goals, this is probably a very good book to get. I have done weekly planning, I've done annual planning, but not in the manner in which this book is suggesting. And I think even with the first 5 chapters that I've read already, it's reframed my mind. So it's putting me in a state of, or the mindset where I don't need to burn out. I need to break every plan I have into 12 weeks, which seems more reasonable. So if, let's say you had a goal of 100,000 by end year of achieving maybe units sold. What this book is teaching is that you've got to break it now into monthly and then multiply that by 3 or by 12 weeks. And that becomes a more realistic goal. You can be more focused towards that goal. And at every point or juncture within those 12 weeks, you can sit back with your team and then actually assess yourself on what's working and what's not working. So I find this to be a pretty good read as I've just gotten back. It's actually helping me calibrate the rest of my year. Actually, we're about 12 weeks almost to the end of December. So I didn't want to wait. I was like, look, you know what? This is already giving me great value. And it actually has a course online, a video course. When you buy this book, you can actually sign up for the course online, which is free. And it's got videos that's going to take you through how to actually implement the idea shared by this book. So this is one thing about productivity, one book I found on productivity that I find to be quite awesome. I'm all about productivity, efficiency, and working smart. So I found this quite useful, and I thought I should share with you. Let me know what you're reading currently and how you're ending the year. I think that this is going to be a great way to actually plan and end the year. So I wish you all the best. I'll leave the name of the book down in the caption. So if you want to get the book, you can go ahead and help yourselves. And I wish you all the best. See you again soon. Bye.